Most of you probably have seen the cartoon Ratatouille, where a determined young rat dreams of becoming a renowned French chef. Just like me. Remy's culinary aspirations lead to a partnership with clumsy, garbage-boy linguini, and together they make this beautiful and delicious dish Ratatouille. Hello everyone and welcome to Lounging with Lenny. In today's video episode, I will make something that you think you know what it is. You think that this is ratatouille, but this is not ratatouille. Ratatouille is this one. And the correct name of the dish that I'm making, I'll let you know in a couple of minutes. So make sure to watch the video, enjoy it, and definitely make it. First, let's make piperade sauce. We will need 1 roasted yellow bell pepper. First, I was thinking that I can do it with a fire torch, but then I understood that it's not only takes so long, but it doesn't really roast the bell pepper, just makes burnt skin. So I moved to the stove. Yes, it will take some time, but the result is exactly what we need. Once the pepper is roasted, transfer it into the bowl, cover it with a plastic wrap and leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes so it can get carryover cooking and the skin of bell pepper will become softer. Then take 1 medium onion, I will use only half of it, and dice it small. Traditionally, ratatouille is a more rustic stew made with diced or chopped summer vegetables like eggplant, zucchini, bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, garlic and herbs. Everything is cooked together. The movie version of this dish, actually called Confit by Aldi. It features the same core ingredients as traditional ratatouille, but with a more elegant presentation. Get 1 carrot, it's better if you have the small one, but I did not, so I will use only half of mine, and grate it on a large side of box grater. Personally, I think the best way to slice the vegetables for the ratatouille is to use the mandolin, but remember, be very careful. Take 1 zucchini, 1 yellow squash, and 1 eggplant. Cut the ends off, take a mandolin, and thinly slice the vegetables. The refined version of ratatouille was developed by acclaimed chef Thomas Keller, who consulted on the film to ensure the culinary accuracy of the kitchen scenes. Ratatouille, a Provençal stew of vegetables, has a long history, likely originated in Nice, France, around 1700s. It was originally a simple, economical dish for peasants to use up summer vegetables. In 1970s, Michel Guérard, a key figure in nouvelle cuisine, decided to lighten traditional dishes, and he developed Confit by Aldi, which involved layering thinly sliced vegetables instead of usual rough chopped and avoiding the frying step of traditional ratatouille. By the way, in traditional ratatouille, the eggplant was fried first. The word ratatouille comes from French rata, meaning chunky stew, and tolle, which means to toss food or stir it up. The leftovers of zucchini and squash, don't throw it away. Just cut it roughly and I will use it for the sauce. Piperade sauce can be enjoyed in various ways, as a base for pasta sauce, ratatouille like we are making today, pizza sauce, or even incorporated into omelets and frittatas. It can be used as a side dish, it pairs well with fish, seafood, poultry and meats. As a main dish, it can be the star of the meal. After the vegetables are sliced, you can transfer them on a sheet pan, so it's going to be easier for you to use it later. Once the vegetables are sliced, cover them with a wet paper towel. I tried to slice the tomatoes with the mandolin, but it didn't work, so I sliced it manually with a knife. See, it didn't work. Came out way too messy. Take 3 plum tomatoes and slice them as well. Bell pepper is ready, let's clean it, remove the core and seeds, and clean the skin, and after that just roughly chop it. Piperade sauce is also known as pepper sauce. It's a classic, versatile sauce from the Basque region, a culturally distinct area spanning the French and Spanish border. By the way, I have a great recipe for delicious Basque cheesecake that also comes from the same region. Check it out, I'll include the link in the video description and in the right corner now. Piperade sauce core ingredients are tomatoes, onions, and bell peppers. The sauce can be chunky, mashed, or blended to a smoother consistency. but I decided to hook up the Piperade sauce and add some extra ingredients. Let's make the sauce for the ratatouille. Get a saucepan, put it on a medium heat, pour some olive oil, add onions, carrots, some leftovers of zucchini and squash. Let's use my least favorite tool in the kitchen, this nunchak garlic press. Press in 4 garlic cloves. I feel like Chuck Norris now. Comfy Bayaldi name is a play on a Turkish dish, Imam Bayaldi, which is stuffed eggplant recipe, and it translates like Imam feigned. So basically the dish was so tasty that Imam lost its conscience. Add 1 tablespoon of herbs de Provence and season it with salt and freshly ground black pepper. And add 14 ounces of crushed tomatoes and let it simmer it on low heat for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes passed, and now let's finish up our sauce. I like it to be smooth. So first I decided to use hand blender, but it didn't work the way I wanted. So I decided to switch to regular blender because I would like to get really smooth consistency of the sauce. It's looking good, and now let's try the seasoning. The sauce came out delicious, just needs a pinch of salt. Let's assemble the ratatouille. All vegetables are prepped, sauce is ready. Let's assemble our ratatouille. What I like to do, take a dish where you will assemble confit bayaldi and strain the sauce with a mesh strainer for more smooth texture right into the dish. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, press the bell, press notify me to get notified about my new videos. What I like to do is to stack little towers of vegetables first, so it's easier for me to assemble the dish. So we take a slice of eggplant, zucchini, squash, and tomato. Stack it together, season the top with some salt and some black pepper, and repeat: eggplant, zucchini, squash, tomato, and season. I made little towers of about 4 layers of vegetables. And obviously don't forget to season it. By the way, interesting fact about Pixar cartoon Ratatouille. Filmmakers of the cartoon went far and beyond to make food look appetizing. They even cook real dishes and photograph them for animators, so all the dishes look realistic. They also developed new technique for lighting, shading, and creating steam and heat waves to make food look realistic. Here are my beautiful towers that I will lay down into the dish. Carefully, one by one, place them into the sauce side up. And after adding about 3 towers, I will carefully press it with a hand to lay them down a little. So we get this beautiful design. Once all the vegetables are laid down and the dish is assembled, let's season it more. Add some salt, black pepper, and pour some olive oil over it. Little bit of herbs de Provence. Everything is done and I'm ready to bake it. But we need to prepare the parchment paper lid to cover the ratatouille first. It calls cartouche. I'll show you the easy way how to cut the parchment paper right round size for your dish. So take a piece of parchment paper, fold it into a triangle, and then keep folding this triangle until you get a really thin, small one. Measure the size of the dish from the middle to the side, just like that, and cut the extra off. Looks like I didn't cut it enough, so I fold it back and cut it a little more. Cartouche or paper lid placed on top of the dish is used to control the evaporation and ensure even cooking. Also cut a little tip from the other side, so you will get a little hole in the middle. Cover the ratatouille with a cartouche and place it in a preheated 375 degrees Fahrenheit oven for about 45 minutes. Make sure to check it if you need to cook additional 5-10 minutes. If you see some herbs in my face, it means that I did something right. Okay, so we're done. We're gonna pop it in the oven, 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna bake it approximately 45 to 55 minutes. But of course, we're gonna keep an eye, and once again, the vegetables should be fully cooked. 1 hour roughly. 45, 55, 1 hour. Okay, let's go. My ratatouille came out amazing. It looks really good and smells delicious. The moment that I was waiting for. Time to plate it, and we're gonna give it a shot. This ratatouille dish is very easy to make and can become a centerpiece of your dinner party. Everyone will definitely enjoy it. You can also serve ratatouille with lamb, beef, fish, any poultry, or enjoy it as is. By the way guys, don't forget to check my Basque cheesecake. I'm adding it at the end of this video as well. Confit by Aldi, an elevated version of classic French dish ratatouille. This dish is known for elegant presentation and the way the vegetables melt in your mouth when cooked properly. Guys, it's a vegetable explosion in my mouth. A recipe that you need to make once again. And this dish is just a fancy vegetable stew. Very easy and nothing complicated. And trust me, this is gonna be a centerpiece at your table. So definitely make it. Enjoy it.